that the Zambians have again entrusted him with the highest office of the land. And for me, as former MONGU mayor, I'm more than hopeful that we are yet to see a lot in terms of development in MONGU, Western Province, and Zambia at large.
In his message of congratulations to the Republican President of Zambia, Muyombana also urged the youths to uphold peace and unity as they celebrate the victory of President HICHILEMA.
We also want to request our people, the youth, as they celebrate, they shouldn't take the law into their own hands. Let's not fight those that have lost, but let's embrace them, continue preaching to them the message of love, the hard work of President HICHILEMA, so that even them, they can be converted and start supporting UPND.
The former mayor also extended his congratulations to the newly elected mayor of MONGU, Suasanyambe Muvyana, newly elected members of parliament, councillors and other positions in the United Party for National Development UPND party in the province, and pledged to support them as they continue fostering development. Njimonyasi Aminwe, Bulozi TV News, MONGU, Western Province. Residents of MONGU district in Western Province have expressed happiness over the re-election of President Hakainde Hichilema, expressing optimism that his continued leadership will bring more development in Western Province. Speaking to Bulozi TV News, the residents highlighted critical issues they would want government to address, including service delivery. Meanwhile, some UPND officials have called for peace in the province. Mary Malisana now reports.
President Hakainde Hichilema has been declared the winner of the 2026 general elections with 2,965,326 votes, representing 61.4%, securing a second term in office. His closest challenger, Brian Mundubile, poured 1,855,217 votes, representing 38%. During his first term, the UPND government pursued economic reforms, debt restructuring, and free education, while facing challenges including the high cost of living and unemployment. 5 years later, Hichilema has been handed another mandate following the August 13th general election and the subsequent counting and verification of results by the ECZ.
I therefore declare Hichilema Hakainde S. to be President-elect of the Hello? Can I finish? To be President-elect of the Republic of Zambia this 18th day of August 2026.
His victory has since been welcomed by some members of the public in MONGU Central, who secured over 47,000 votes.
tukakona kuona twalelika ngeli kuta mwambula kujeba belekele fa economy
ni tumeza hulu kintone lunyolwezi magazi akaofela one luizi no salo bali ne batakole mutu walona akutele ni program yaye aisikafera mi abakutezi fatenchwana batavera mi abatukaufera mani wasekupotoloha bazivire kuti oh go president baluna zini balu batakuweza kizeze bakaluweza kizeze
ukupula luli ukupula bana bamina wali bamipotezi kana babayitutile kuna babasikayituta kale mbonsali kaze kuzamayela kafazo babayitutile babasikayituta kuli bazamayela kafela sikeza bafela wasaita kuli kuje babayitutile fera bati kuna babasikayituta babazima ma street bama market kuna kufanya kwati ni kuli bazamayani baba mabayitutile.
Meanwhile, UPND officials at the MONGU District Party Secretariat urged citizens and party members to maintain peace even as they celebrate the road show.
The party, the people, they are happy, they are celebrating. We don't encourage violence. If you go in violence, it's your own. And I will not tolerate someone to start beating people. We just celebrate for the president, they are the one, so we're supposed to have a peaceful celebration.
And with President HICHILEMA now officially declared the winner, all eyes are on the inauguration ceremony, which will mark the beginning of his second term in office. Reporting for Bulozi TV, Mary Malisana, MONGU, Western Province.
Residents of Nalwei in Nalikwanda constituency, Western Province, are hopeful that they will be connected to the national power grid during President Hakainde Hichilema's second term in office. Speaking to Bulozi TV News, they said the lack of electricity has been one of the area's biggest challenges for many years. The residents are now appealing to government to prioritize Nalwei for connection to the national grid so that they too can benefit from development projects and see an improvement in their living standards. Here's more in the following report. Over the years, Nalwei ward of Nalikwanda constituency has never had access to electricity since Zambia gained independence. Residents have described this situation as difficult and challenging to their livelihood.
Ma operations yale kunje kuzwa kwanu weza transport kwa MONGU so lwabanga ni pressure kweza kulifuma ni ma transport uliye kwa MONGU so kama ni ma light kwanu at least mutizeo kalobela kateni kunono.
After participating in this year's general election, they are hoping to be connected to the national power grid.
Since kukala fana ba promise by 2016 ya malaiti yakabona so I hope for 2026 kuonza inge kuli malaiti yakabona kona uzivi kwanji yakabona la inje batafa kuluswaso afame
tukulutawela hulu kuli yaruka vote akafela isikalo mapuma mo walupumela pumelanga kale vale luwatakuli Nalwei fa zaka chenu fa Nalwei ichinche.
While parts of Nalikwanda constituency received power installations, Nalwei ward remains left out, with the community hoping to be connected in due course. Nchimonya Siaminwe, Bulozi TV News, MONGU, Western Province. Former Republican Vice President Enoch Kavindele has commended Zambians for conducting the general elections peacefully and says the country should now return to its focus to development. Speaking in an interview with Bulozi TV News, Kavindele said history shows that every election produces a winner and a loser. He congratulated President-elect Hakainde Hichilema on his re-election. Further, he noted that the UPND has many capable members from whom the president can appoint to replace cabinet ministers who lost their parliamentary seats.
Well, certainly, the voting went well. Nice to hear big CDs. So we expect that now the announcements have been made. The country will be peaceful once more, and that we get back to work. The work of development. Yes, history Well, elections are such that there has to be a winner and a loser. So we congratulate the president, of course, for having retained the seat. At the same time, also recognizing that the opposition also is alive. They will certainly be replaced. It's an obvious situation. But I'm sure the president has enough members of his party, of the UPND, to replace those that have lost.
Meanwhile, the Civil Society Elections Integrity Forum, Zambia, has also commended Zambians for conducting largely peaceful elections and turning out in large numbers to exercise their constitutional right to vote. However, CSEIF's chairperson Solomon Ngoma has condemned reported incidents of violence and electoral irregularities, particularly in Kanyama, Makeni, Mandevu and Chawama constituencies, where ballot papers were allegedly stolen. According to Ngoma, such incidents threaten the credibility of the electoral process and undermine the trust citizens place in democratic institutions.
The Civil Society Election Integrity Forum Zambia has commended Zambians for largely peaceful elections and high voter turnout, while calling for urgent investigations into reported violence and ballot paper thefts in Kanyama, Makeni, Mandevu and Chawama. Speaking to Bulozi TV News in Lusaka, the forum's chairperson, Solomon Ngoma, said the alleged irregularities threatens electoral credibility and public trust.
Commends the people of Zambia for conducting largely peaceful elections, for turning out in large numbers to exercise their constitutional right to vote. We, however, condemn all reported acts of violence and irregularities, especially in Kanyama, Makeni, Mandevu, and Chawama constituencies where ballot papers were allegedly stolen. Such actions threaten the credibility of our electoral process and the trust citizens place in democracy. We therefore call upon the Zambia Police Service and other security agencies to urgently investigate these incidents and bring to book all individuals involved, regardless of political affiliation.
Mr. Ngoma also called on President Hakainde Hichilema and opposition leader Brian Mundubile to promote unity and dialogue, stressing that peace and stability are vital to Zambia's development and investment prospects.
We remind His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema and opposition leader Mr. Brian Mundubile that every election brings differences, but these differences do not make you enemies. You can differ, but you remain brothers and sisters forever. Zambia is bigger than any individual. Investors will only come when we exhibit and maintain our peace, stability, and unity. Let us resolve our differences around the table, as taught by our founding fathers. We have one Zambia, one nation, one people.
And the Zambia Union of Professional Education, through its National Executive Committee, structures and general membership countrywide, congratulated President-elect Hakainde Hichilema and Vice President-elect Mtalena Lumango on their landslide re-elections for a second term.
To congratulate our Republican President, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, for his landslide re-election for his second term, wishing him God's guidance and favor.
Zambia held its elections on the 13th of August 2026, with the Electoral Commission of Zambia, SCZ, declaring UPND presidential candidate Hakainde Hichilema president-elect on 18th of August 2026. The forum says maintaining Zambia's tradition of peaceful, free and fair elections remains essential to strengthening democratic and attracting investment. Margaret Chota, Bulozi TV News in Lusaka.
The Zambia National Education Coalition, ZANEC, has commended the Ministry of Education for directing all schools to establish learner councils by the end of September 2026. This directive follows a recent boarding school bullying case and is aimed at strengthening learner participation in school safety and governance. ZANEC Board Chairperson Henry Kabwe says the establishment of learner councils is long overdue, noting that many schools have continued to disregard provisions of the Education Act of 2011, which provides for their establishment. He says the directive is a bold step towards placing learners at the center of school safety, governance, and access to quality education. Details in the following report.
The Ministry of Education for directing all schools in Zambia to establish school learner councils by the end of September 2026, following the recent boarding school bullying case. This is a long overdue issue, as many schools kept abrogating the provisions of the Education Act of 2011, which provides for the establishment of learner representative councils. We believe that this is a bold step to put learners at the center of school safety, governance, and access to quality education. The learner councils will give pupils a safe channel to report bullying, abuse, teacher absenteeism, and other concerns before they escalate. We urge the Ministry of Education to 1. Issue clear guidelines on elections and protection of council members so that they are clearly learner-led. Schools with good practices are available to share how they are running them.
Mobile Money Business Association says it is pushing for security reforms at national level to curb rising attacks on agents across the country. The move comes amid growing concerns over robberies and scams targeting mobile money agents, with many operators calling for stronger protection measures. Speaking in an interview with Bulozi TV, Association President Panfred Haswega said the body is collaborating with ZICTA, the Finance Intelligence Center, FIC, and the Drug Enforcement Commission, DEC, to enhance security in the sector.
The aspect of mobile money crimes really remain a challenge, and they keep evolving in their nature. From our part as an association, we have been pushing this agenda at national level because we know that an investment in agent security is an investment in consumer protection. So currently we are collaborating with ZICTA because we are part of the National Consumer Safety and Security Technical Working Group that is looking at improving mobile money service operation in the country. So we leverage this platform to push important activities such as agent training, provide feedback to ZICTA, the Bank of Zambia, because the technical working group is chaired by ZICTA and co-chaired by the Bank of Zambia. So using that platform, we have other key stakeholders who participate, FIC, DEC, the service providers themselves. So we use that platform to push aspects of the security agenda. And one thing we noticed that came out of that platform is the development of the standardized mobile money training manual, because we saw the need to train agents and formalize these businesses so that once we professionalize them, it becomes very easy even for them to secure their operations because they will receive the necessary training, the necessary information.
We now take a break. We'll be back shortly with the rest of the news. Stay with us. HealthNest Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives. At HealthNest Medical Center, we provide high-quality, accessible healthcare for individuals, families, and the wider community in MONGU and beyond. We focus on preventive care, offering blood pressure, diabetes and cholesterol checks, HIV counseling and testing, and community health education programs. Our outpatient and maternal child health services support families with general consultations, antenatal and postnatal care, child growth and monitoring, nutrition counseling, and family planning. Our laboratory services provide routine tests, rapid diagnostics, and selected specialized tests, while our pharmacy ensures timely access to medicines with professional guidance. HealthNest is also here during emergencies, providing 24/7 care, stabilization, first aid, and referral services supported by rapid diagnostics,
and ready access to medicines. We help with recovery and rehabilitation through physiotherapy for children and adults, including clubfoot, fractures, cerebral palsy, neurological conditions, and soft tissue injuries. Our diagnostic services such as ultrasound and ECG help monitor progress, and ongoing preventive care supports long-term health. At Healthness Medical Center, we combine quality, compassion, and reliable care to nurture health and empower lives. You can locate us at 53120 Lusaka Road, Kambule, 7488 MONGU. Contact us on +2609729 926521. Our website www.healthnestmd.com. Healthness Medical Center, nurturing health, empowering lives.
Are you unhappy with our content? Do you have a complaint about a program or broadcast? We are committed to providing high-quality content as we strive to be the pride of Barosay. In case you have a complaint against us, here's what you can do. Step 1. Email us directly at bulozitv@gmail.com or contact us on +26076 907921, or simply walk to the station in Mbuywana compound off Mbuywana Road, commonly known as Kagravyo Road in MONGU, Western Province, Zambia. We shall respond and resolve your complaint within 14 days. Step 2. If we are unable to resolve your complaint within 14 days, or in case you are not satisfied with our response, you may escalate your complaint to the Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, by contacting +26021125058 or send an email to complaints@iba.org.zm, or simply visit their offices on Ali Kinkata Road, Mass Media Complex in Lusaka, Zambia. Your feedback is important to us. By speaking up, you help us improve our content and provide better viewing experience for everyone. Contact us today to register a complaint. Bulozi TV, the pride of Barosay.
Bulozi TV is the only commercial television station domiciled in MONGU of Western Province, Zambia, providing homegrown broadcasting. We are licensed by the Independent Broadcasting Authority, IBA, and carried by TopStar on DTT channel 120. We are also on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, and WhatsApp channel. Our news is factual, balanced, and delivered on time in 3 languages: English, Simbunda, and Silozi. Our programs range from talk shows, entertainment shows, personality, cultural heritage, political shows, local drama and soaps, children's shows, community live broadcast, and many more. Call the station manager to advertise your business on 0975 210 218 or 0764 907 921. Or email us on bulozitv@gmail.com. We are situated in Mbuywana compound off Kagravyo Road in MONGU. Bulozi TV, the pride of Barotse.
We continue with sports news. KANSANSHI DYNAMOS Football Club has announced the signing of Ugandan forward Joseph SSEMUJJU. In a statement available to Bulozi TV, Club General Secretary Mwanshi Mupeta said SSEMUJJU joins the fearless Malanga Boys as a free agent from Uganda Premier League side URAFC. Mupeta noted that the striker is expected to boost the team's attacking options ahead of the 2026 Transactional League set to kick off on 3rd October 2026. Meanwhile, SSEMUJJU has assured fans that they should expect goals as he looks to help the team push for success.
First of all, I'm excited and happy to be here. I would like to thank all the people who have enabled me to be here, who have been there to bring me here. I'm happy and I'm excited for this journey. Yes, KANSANSHI Dynamo fans should expect goals because I'm a striker, and my role here in the team is to try and score goals. Yes, my target is I want to elevate my game. I want to do my best and push for the team and also for myself. Yes, the Zambian league is a bit competitive. It's a bit physical, I can say, and the intensity is high compared to Ugandan league. But I'm prepared, and that's my game. I'm a physical player, and I'm also an intense player. So I expect to match and compete. Yes, KANSANSHI Dynamo fans should expect that expect a lot from me, like goals and a beautiful game, because that's my game. I play well, and hopefully we can achieve more and more. Zambia, I'm enjoying Zambia because Zambia is not different from Uganda. Like the culture, the people, and the weather is almost the same, and the food, everything is nice so far.
We've come to the end of our news bulletin. A recap of the headlines. Former MONGU mayor more than hopeful of development in HH's second term. MONGU residents welcome HICHILEMA'S re-election, call for more development. Civil Society Elections Integrity Forum Zambia condemn reports of violence. In sports news, KANSANSHI Dynamos sign Uganda's forward Joseph SSEMUJJU. You can always watch our bulletins on TopStar channel 120 in MONGU, Limulunga, Nalolo, Lusaka, Chongwe, Chilanga, parts of Senanga, Kalabo, Refonsa, and other surrounding areas, and also on our Facebook page. It's Bulozi TV. My name is Nchimonia Siaminwe on behalf of the entire Bulozi TV production crew. Pleasant viewing.